and if you keep if you do as a poll, fucking hell, if you just keep passing it on to the other mods when I can't cope with all of this, can you not, my honey? I can't fucking cope, my head's busting. So if you keep just putting them through the chat, afternoon everybody, please, it would be much appreciated. So welcome in everybody, right, and I will be doing at the end of this, whoever prescribes to me, I will be doing it with a, oh, is it lagging, please, am I alright for anybody else or not? Right numbers out. Shout is shit. Well, I've put Samaritans on as well as Shout, so I'm sorry. There's and there's also Andy's Man's Club as well. Minnie, thank you, my Casmi baby. No, because it's the F page, so I can't, because everybody needs to be in. There's Andy's Man's Club, and there's weekly meetings to that all over the country. So if you just Google Andy's Man's Club, that's another good one. So let's get down to business. Oh, and I'm taking therapy too. Yes, but talking therapy too. So if you just keep putting this through the thing, that would be really, really much appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Right, everybody, so welcome in and welcome to the F page. Oh, let's see if I can be a fuck up like I was the other night. So firstly, why I've put them numbers up, it's just something that the internet here is fucking shite. Something that I want to put up, and it was something that I seen on G Crew, where he's saying nobody wants to speak. So I'm going to play this first, because there's lots of people that this will like connect with. I think this is...
It's a good little excuse to get around it, though. It was a good little excuse to fool people up in there. But when you do go on live, and if you don't do boxes and all that stuff, obviously you request people, don't you? Just say you're someone that wants to request someone to talk. 9 times out of 10, they won't talk to you unless you click that button. Which is a fact. Like, a lot of people won't even, they'll be like, they'll press it straight away, and if you decline it, they'll just leave. Do you know what I'm saying? So the days of like trying to have a conversation in a thing is very little. Yes, Hayley.
Right, what he's basically saying there is that even onto this app, right, there's lots of people out there who is wanting to talk, and unless it was my Connor, even, oh, fuck off. Me head's all over. Hey, my Charmaine, I love you too, me baby. Sorry, me head's all over the place today. You'll have to bear with us, everybody. So, what they're trying to say is, there's lots of people on this app, unless you're doing something for them, or unless you're doing something for them, nobody wants to listen, basically. And that's why I want these numbers to go through, so anybody who's struggling with anything at the minute, because the app's just been absolutely toxic this week, these numbers are going to be going through. Yes, big up to J Crew. So the app's just been going mental. So anybody, there's been lots of people affected by all of the shit that's been going on by certain creators on the app this week. So I just wanted to start it off with that. So everybody, and if you didn't get the number, just ask in the chat and one of the mods will put the numbers up, right? So getting on to, what the fuck have I let this go off for? Right, then first thing I want to go to is the swearing shepherdess. Right, this is the one that was affected badly by what I said. What I said was affected badly, went into deep depression, caused all this big thing, and yes, what I said was bad, right? So she went into deep depression, and then everything else that's kicked off. Now she hasn't got a storyline because our little Bo Peep sold a sheep, in my opinion. And now, because nobody's doing anything else about Swearing Shep, now she's goading us. This is what she's doing. Now she's goading us. Not that this video bothers me, because I do not give a flying fuck, right? But I just want you to let you see how now Swearing Shep is goading me. I'm not rising to it because she does not affect me in the slightest. Who is she? She's somebody that's fell off the app, and now she's trying to keep coming for us, so I will go back and say something. And we all know what I'm like when I get in a bad mood. But this here does not affect me, but I just want to put it out there before, just in case anything happens. I don't know if I'm going to be in a live and they'll come in, Team Shep I'm on about, and goaders, but they are goaders, and I want everybody to see this. So, and mocking accents from people from the northeast, but she's got it nearly bang on, I can give her that. So I think the video is hilarious, but these is what she's trying to do to goaders now.
This fucking bed of orangutans running around my field. You fucking can't tell us anything. I'm in the fucking house, and when I'm in the fucking house, I can say what the fuck I want. I know me baby, but it's a word I use. It's a word I use in my own house. So me baby, don't fucking say anything fucking else. I don't fucking care. I'll come off the app for 60 fucking seconds, and then I'll come back and change my fucking name. But I'm still fucking saying it in my own fucking house. I know, but me baby, the words that we use in me own house, me grandkids, I call it me grandkids, you know, because it's in me house, and we're allowed to say it in me fucking house, me baby. For fuck's sake, stop, I tell you, me baby, I can't, I fucking won't. Oh, fuck off, you fucking orangutan.
So, that was the lady who was truly affected in a really bad way, but now she's coming on, and it's pathetic in my opinion, really pathetic. But I just want to put it out there. I know some of Team Shep will be in here watching, or go and share it if she wants to come in and have her say on anything. If I think it was a pathetic attempt, because little Bo Peep, in my opinion, sold her sheep. They didn't go walkabouts, they didn't get stolen, nobody chopped them up and put them in the freezer. She was looking for a storyline. Because that didn't work, now she's looking for another one. Well, you're getting no reaction off me. Sorry and all that, but go back to acting school, me baby, because that was atrocious. Can I just say? And in fact, yes, exactly, it was embarrassing, right? That's my opinion on that. But I just wanted to say it didn't affect us. Like, I wasn't going to mention it. Of course I was going to mention it, but absolutely terrible acting. I know I made a laugh about the accent there before, but I don't know who speaks like that, because I certainly don't. And like I say, little Bo Peep, go back to acting school. Go, and because I'm sure you nearly won an Academy Award last time. So anyways, get on with your life, me baby, and leave me alone. That's all that I'm saying on the matter, right? And then, what else have we gone on to? Right, this is why I went back at Me Either and I'm Newcastle, exactly. Oh, by the way, I will be opening the boxes at the end, so you can all have your opinion on everything that I'll be on about. This is why I went at Karma Kaz, because another one that's Gordon, me and DG. I didn't want to play the clips that's being played, but what the clip that I have found is DG, where he was watching him from the outside in. So this is why I went back at Karma Kaz. And by the way, as well, I didn't know who this man was till he started making videos of us. Then he took the need to call me a trollop, a dog, a rat. Well, he used vermin, but it's a rat, isn't it? Said he didn't want to do... He wanted to protect the vulnerable. He wanted to not out people for being on the leaderboard, but protect the vulnerable. In my opinion, he's wanting all of the vulnerable into his, so they actually go and support him. He wants a platform, and he also wants recognition on the app. So another one that has to jump on the coattails of all other creators on the app, and then he pulls their woe is me card when people go back at him. But this is why.
Do you want me to come to it here so the people can see?
What?
You want me to come to it here so the people can see?
Yeah, you jump in the box, Russell. You jump in the box.
What, jump in his box?
Yeah, jump in his box and say, go to DG Deco's inspirational quotes video.
Alright. wait, let me hold on, before I do that, let me get it ready on my laptop.
Hey, alright, mate.
DG
How's it going? Hey, this is just a quick one. I'm not here to say anything. I just want to point and direct everybody to DG Deco.
Listen, if you wanted to watch Bamboo Sticks, we'll go in the jungle, mate. If we wanted to watch slapstick comedy, we'd watch Laurel and Hardy. Okay? We are all mature people in here. Okay, dropping a drink on the floor and laughing about it isn't going to tickle everyone's fancy, mate. So,
He's getting to the point of cheating. He's getting to the point of cheating.
Get in the queue like everyone else.
Well,
it is also at the opening of an envelope.
Still, I'm going to give it 5 more minutes waiting for Pearl or Luke the Judge to join.
So what's he waiting for Pearl or Luke the Judge for?
What?
Everyone talks about Evil King.
Oh, sorry.
He's Evil King. I sit here and I try and push a message out, and I've got these people hounding me constantly. I'm getting tagged in videos of Bamboo Sticks talking about me. People.
1 second. Where, anybody who watches me, where have I hounded him? I didn't know who the man was till he come for me, and he's supposed to be just outing people about the vulnerable, gifting him, yet he's coming at me for what I said on the app, right? How many times do I have to say sorry? I genuinely meant it. It's never going to come out my mouth again. So why is he hounding me for something that I done? Is it 6 weeks since? And he says he's only doing it because it's relevant, but he's looked back for videos of DG from 2 years since. So make it make sense, Karma.
Other FYP pages talking bad on my name constantly, in the day as well. So that's what they've come to now. In the daytime, they'd rather talk shit about me in the day. Saying, no one mentioned Karma Kaz, and watch his numbers drop. No one mentioned me. Please, I beg. No one mentioned me. And then I don't have to sit here and speak to all of yous. Still waiting on Luke the Judge or Pearl. 3 minutes. Well, actually, what time is it? 56. 4 minutes. We're going to wait.
So, and this went on his whole life, right? So why did he want me? Why did he want Luke? And it was about DJ. DJ got in the box, but he got him in the box, and then he still go to DJ by chucking him straight out, dinging him straight out. So and yes, I did call him Merv the P, right? Why does that man feel the need to watch my lives constantly? I'm talking about all of that. Don't worry. Listen, I'm not biased. I am going to be speaking about everything. Why does he keep needing to want to speak about me when I didn't know who this man was? All the man's looking for is a platform, and good on him if he gets himself a platform. So he's constantly never got my name out of his mouth, DG Decor's name out of his mouth, and Luke the Judge's name out of his mouth, or Miss Red's name out of his mouth. So if we don't do the leaderboards, right? Well, I know I don't. DG does, but what's that got to do with him? What has that got to do with him? So in my opinion, he is a little clout chaser. He's trying to make himself relevant. He's bored as fuck. He even said to his, he doesn't answer the inboxes. Why the fuck should he answer to all of yous lot, right? So he's not interested in people's well-being. He's interested in building himself up. And he even said that today, actually, about, well, I'm at a relevant platform now. So there you go. That's what that man is wanting. So that's about Karma Kaz. I'm not going to go too much into it because he's not that important, right? But you can have your opinions in a minute. So then, this is this one.
Hi, Mama Bear. Hi, Mama Bear. Mama Bear. Good evening. Did you enjoy your nap?
By the way, sorry, I've gone straight into this. Keep putting trigger warnings in. This is about a live that Irish Kelly and Alex's, I don't know if it's his wife or his partner or ex-partner. This is about what they were saying. And, well, listen to it yourself and then we'll speak about it.
Oh, you've gone in, haven't you? Have you, Yvonne? I know, you don't worry. She's my 19-year-old niece. How dare you? It's my 19th. What you eating? Yeah. What she likes. Oh, God. Are you alright, Charlie?
I'm fine, Mary. Are you okay?
Yeah, so I tell you, today. Oh, did you enjoy your meal?
You've been shoplifting again, Mary.
Yeah, I beat your Kelly down.
Oh, have you?
I'm taking care of Kelly. Oh, shame. Yeah, of Kelly. Yes, Mama Bear. Make sure you clean it first, Marianne. Might be a bit sticky. It might be a bit smelly with that. That chair was with a pedal. But I've seen it. Yeah, today. Oh, very well. He's not well.
No, she gets better soon. Do you know Kelly's chair, Marianne?
Yeah.
It smells of tears and crop post.
That's that, right? We'll speak about this in a minute. So I'm going on to the next video.
Dogs people love.
How you just...
Which I thought was absolutely disgusting. Comment I thought was, oh, listen, no. Listen, mods, don't worry about the comments. They can call me what they want. They can do what they want. This is a FYP show. Nobody to be blocked and nobody to be muted. And if you've muted anybody, get them unmuted. Now, I don't care what they call me and what they don't. This is for everybody's opinion. Not just if we like the opinion or if we don't. Leave the opinions on. That's good. Cat thing, pearls on the register. That's good. Which one's that? The fraud, the theft, or the deception register, or the prison register? Make your mind up. Make a Pacific register that I'm on. Sad, little pathetic, what they are. Right, getting back to me F page. Karma's coming good. Oh, I thought you meant karma, whatever you call them. Anyways, so this was said to Corey. Right, so comment then. Sorry, Babby. Big up my Angie, thank you, me baby. This was said to Corey the other day. I don't know who's... Oh, sorry, Angie, it was in your live. And Evil Queen and Corey was going at it. And there was some absolutely vile things said. I'll let you listen to it.
Threatened it though. I'm recording this, by the way.
Oh, were you recording it? Oh, marvellous. Can you send me the recording about
Yeah, I've got all about your father and the police and everything.
That's fine.
And how that she ought not to mess with me because my dad's in the police and this, that and the other.
And you'll see the repercussions. You will see the repercussions.
I'm not scared of your stupid dad. Your dad can go and swivel on my middle finger with his big fat Japs eye. Your dad's a nonce.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, your dad touches kids.
Right.
He's one of those police officers who
Don't say that.
touches all the kids.
That's wrong.
Liar.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Get your dad. No one's scared of your dad. Your dad's a
You
whopper.
don't need to be.
Your
need to
dad.
understand
You
the
got brought up in
repercussions
care.
overall.
Your dad loves you that much.
You need to discuss.
Your dad loved you that much that you got brought up in care.
Oh, Chels, don't go
That is
that
my
low.
dad.
That's not nice.
Well, where was your dad? Why would you be getting brought up in care if your dad's so great?
Right.
Yeah, but some people don't
Guys,
care.
well, I know.
That's
It's like
not for you to say.
Corey, don't explain.
My
Don't.
dad.
Corey,
It's
Corey.
Daddy's so great, he put
But
you in care.
down to a level.
Yeah, I
Carl,
wouldn't want
honest,
you
I
either if
wouldn't.
you were my kid. I'd get rid of you as well.
Just let her say what
Right,
you want.
so
You're the unwanted child that nobody
Corey.
wanted.
Corey.
she's
Corey,
right
don't
on this.
explain
That's
yourself.
yeah.
That thing is low for Corey, take no notice of her because if she knew all this about you and she was accepting your money and accepting your gifts, then she was all right with it then, and she's only saying all this now because she's a fell out. She's vile. She's out of order, and she shouldn't have said what she's just said.
She's just trying to bait you out, Corey, so you say something. Just
No notice of her, Corey. She's fucking vile.
She's disgusting for what she just said.
Are you all right, Corey?
I don't really give a shit about being the unwanted child. I'll be honest with you guys. I moved into.
Corey, don't say that.
Corey, don't say that.
No.
Corey.
But I moved into.
Corey,
a
please
corporate
just
right
stop
house,
for
you know
one.
what I mean?
Corey, just stop for 1 second, please. Do not, please, do not explain anything. No one.
Dogs people love.
Oh, you just threatened it though. I'm recording this, by the way.
Oh, are you recording it? Oh, marvellous. Can you send me the recording about
Yeah,
yourself?
I've got all about your father in the police and everything.
Yeah, that's fine.
And how that she ought not to mess with me because my dad's in the police and this, that, and the other.
And you'll see the repercussions. You will see the repercussions. Because
That's it. Sorry, it's gone back on again. So, what I just wanted to play was all bits of what's been going on because I only come on 3 days a week. And now I'm going to open the boxes in a minute, but I'm warning you before you come in the boxes, you either come in and speak like adults and you can speak on all them videos that I've showed you. And if you don't come in and start just speaking normal, because nobody can hear you when you start screaming and shouting at everybody, I'm sorry, you'll have to be dinged. That person will have to say, then you can come back in. Anybody who's been spoke about in these videos tonight is more than welcome if they want to come in and have the say. I'm sure people will forward the lives onto them. So, I am going to open the boxes to... Oh, Connor as well. Do me a favour, just comment 1 second, please. Just before we start. Yes, we will, Angie. I'll let you all in the box now so everybody can have the say on anything. Confirm. Wait a minute. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Oh, delete. Oh shit, that's it. Right. There we go. Sorted. So, boxes are open.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, I've just come to ask you a very serious question.
Wow.
Can I be mod?
Oh, top girl, you're going round being mod for everyone, man. I'm jealous.
I think, I don't know. Who else? Somebody else, if you want to request, just request whoever wants to come in. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. A few more people can come in. Hi, my little bestie. Right.
Hey, guys.
Hi,
Anne.
So, it's entirely whatever you want to speak about. It's absolutely fine. Listen, I don't mind who I speak about because this has to be an open and an honest opinion of everybody. So
I'll jump down and let people talk and then I'll come back and ask you later.
I hope I don't mind.
Can I just say something, Pearl?
You can.
When Evil Queen said what she said on my live, first of all, I was on my other phone, so I didn't actually hear it all.
No, sorry, I wasn't going. It could have happened on here. It would have. We can't control what's being said.
I do have a bit of a soft spot for EQ, to be honest, and I take it with a pinch of salt.
Well, me too. Yeah. But I can't come on here and do the F page and not mention what went on like in the last few days. Do you know what I'm saying? So I have to be just what the top stories has been this week for people who's maybe been at work, whatever. But no, listen, I've got nothing against Evil Queen. She doesn't bother us. And I've got nothing against her. So it's just, I'm doing the F page. It's not like just a discussion. It's for everybody to talk about everything.
Someone's just put in the comment that they're going to report you. I don't know if you want to block them.
Absolutely fine. Let them. I'm not saying anything wrong. So just be mindful, everybody, whoever comes in and speaking, because if you're speaking, raising your voice or trying to say something that'll get me bananaed, then I will kick you out the boxes.
Pearl, can I just say,
hello.
How you doing? You all right?
I am. Are you? Jay, I was waiting for you to come back in. Sorry, Miss Jay said if you go across and contact her on her page, that she'll willingly speak about it over there with you as well.
Oh, brilliant. I just wanted to say thank you for having me on your last live and especially to all the, the comments and the people that, when I come off your live, I'd had I think 500 new followers, which was like...
Well, that was the whole thing. So, listen, before we start this, just for 2 minutes, just give this lad 2 minutes of your time, if you don't mind, and it's a serious subject what he's speaking about, just 2 minutes, just listen him out, and then we'll start with the fun.
So, I mean, again, I'm not here to trauma dump at all, okay? I'm past that, I think. So, I'm more about trying to raise awareness for... the campaign, I'm going to call it a charity because that's what it will be. So basically, after my 11-year-old daughter was hit and passed away from a speeding car outside her school, there was a lot of negative, dark feelings and stuff that I focused on. I came up with a campaign and I've called it the IBA, and the highlight of it is that it's an art competition which runs out of schools. The children, this is secondary schools, but I'd like primary schools as well. The children enter the art competition through the art department, and the task is to design a road safety sign. We then go through, in fact, I'll just bring up get the little trophy. So we go through a judging process and we finalise the winners. The runners all get a IBA glass trophy. And then the winners get their sign made into a real metal road sign, which then gets put up around their school. So that child then has bragging rights for the year. That's their design. And I'm in 10 schools at the moment in my city of Coventry. So my aim is to get more awareness. I don't know what I need actually. I need the right people behind it that can advise me, that can help me grow it. I don't like talking about money, but I've got to be realistic in these aren't free, the signs aren't free, and 10 schools, it's getting difficult to expand it any further out my own pocket. So I need ways of raising legitimate funds, but like the charity's the next step, I think, registering it and maybe a website and stuff. But I've had lots of people already from the last time I was on just helping me and just messaging me. So that's the gist of it.
Thank you, everybody who helped. And if anybody wants to give me a little follow up, and even if there's anything that you can relate with them, and just even to speak to each other about things, it's going to be nice, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you.
Is your name Mr. Boschel? Sorry, all the gifts are coming through. I can't see the name, Mr. Boschel. I know you mentioned finance. So obviously I work full time, but on the weekends I have a wax melt business on the side. It's all on my page. So what I would like to do, what I would like to do, if you're happy to, I have dropped you a follow, is some of the money that I do get from the wax melts, I would like to sort of get it together and then give it to you somehow, because it relates with me quite strongly with your cause and how passionate you are, and obviously what you've gone through. So I would definitely like to support you however way I can, a little bit financially. It won't be much, but I just want to do as much as I can, really.
That's really, really kind of you. I really do appreciate it. And again, why I don't like, so there is a GoFundMe and it's in my link, but I don't like pushing it because it's a GoFundMe. You know, I don't want any kind of shadow to ever be cast over the IBA. I want it to be bulletproof in terms of it can never be someone saying, oh, but you don't know what the money's going. Do you know what I mean? I want it to be, I want to be held accountable. I want it to be trackable. So the GoFundMe is there, but it's just for, like, if people want to, and I don't push it because I'm not that keen on being that kind of trying to raise. I want to do it differently, do you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's amazing. You know, that's brilliant. My missus,
if you have a GoFundMe and you're more comfortable with that, absolutely. You're not a million miles away from me either, so if you're more comfortable that way, I can work with you. But it's definitely something I love giving to charities. I'm more of an animal person myself. That's kind of, it's cat sanctuaries that get me. But what you spoke about does really, you know, resonate quite strongly with me and with my mum. So any help that I can give, it wouldn't be in terms of advice or guidance, but financially I can definitely support on that one.
That's amazing. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been I go on a lot of lives with various, you know, people and mental health people and stuff like that, and I tend to find that my target audience seems to be the mums, and because, like, I mean, I don't know what it is, whether you know, mums can relate differently. I don't often get a lot of dads, you know, speaking out, but yeah, mums seems to be not my target audience. It sounds like I'm targeting you. I'm not, but it just is that, you know, it's just more empathetic, I suppose. But yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. So we need a packet of biscuits and stuff. And
thank you, guys. That's amazing. I was on a live yesterday. Can I speak freely?
Of course you can.
I can't even remember who it was, but they were talking about this individual. I don't know the names, but they've got a platform with a lot of followers for the wrong reasons, and they'd shown proof and told people that their child was passed away from something, but that's not the case. Apparently, that they're in care. I mean, I don't know how true that is, but I mean, do we get them people pretending that they've lost a child?
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
For what? For internet clout? For what?
And have come across something like that before?
Yeah, many times. And I've outed it, and I get attacked for it because I'm all about it. You know what I mean?
What for?
It's a double-edged sword, though, isn't it? Because you've got, yes, they need outing, and yes, they need stopping, but the more that people talk about them, the more attention they get. And you know what I mean? Any publicity is good publicity for them, because we love to hate people, don't we? You know what I mean? Like even the worst people, they somehow monetize that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they do need outing, and TikTok need to be able to shut it down a lot quicker. It shouldn't take, you know, people like yourself getting attacked because you're just speaking out. It shouldn't be that hard.
Mm-hmm.
It really shouldn't. But if I was to say a certain word on here or pull out one of these things in my box here, like, I'm going to get a warning straight away.
Yeah.
Like, how are they being able to shut that down quickly?
That's it. It doesn't make sense sometimes, this app. Like,
no, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect business sense, because TikTok know those people that love to be hated, they've got this audience that are gifted them. And that's what it's all about for them, isn't it? It's a business. You know, they want people reaching.
It doesn't make sense, whichever way you look at it.
Can I just say something? First of all, sorry for your loss.
Yeah, thank you.
Secondly, me personally wouldn't be donating, and I'll tell you why. And I know this sounds kind of harsh, because I know it's social media. I don't give to anyone on social media in regards to charity unless I see evidence. That's just me, though. That's just how I feel. But I do apologise for your loss, because unfortunately it's happened quite a few times on TikTok. I'm not saying that you are lying. Please don't think I am, so not.
Yeah.
But a few people, where they've come to me, not to me, but I've heard about, and I've outed them, and I've got attacked for outing them, and I was actually right about them. So
have you ever been wrong, though?
No, I have never been wrong. I have outed quite a few people, and I have been right on every time.
Yeah, I can back Angie on that. To be fair, she has been right 99% of the time.
No, and
I'm not saying that you are. Please don't.
No.
No, I know, I don't. And do you know what? That's the exact reason why I'm not trying to push a platform for.
You know what it is? It's unfortunate there are some people that do that. They give others a bad name.
Yeah, I'm using this to gain more awareness on it, and I've happened to connect with people that are senior people within the school board, and they've offered me to come to senior people in the school board, and they've offered
me. Sorry, John Boy.
Mr. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but have you tried going to your local mosques? Because around my area on a Friday they gather money to for different charities. So if you know somebody who does go to their local mosque, they can ask the imam to to fund it for that week of the money that they get on a Friday prayer to give it to you. So maybe that's an idea.
Yeah, and it is a great idea. However, but just going back off what was just mentioned then, I wouldn't do that until I'm comfortable that it can't be put into question, the validity of what I'm doing, because I just don't want people to be able to have that kind of angle, because I know it's for a good cause. I know the backstory.
Hi Pearl, can I speak to Mr. Boschel?
Let him just answer the question, please.
He's just answering the question. 1 second.
But yeah, that is a brilliant idea, and yeah, I think someone's mentioned that to me before, and they said something to me which, I mean, look, I'm not a particularly religious person, but they said something which resonated, and it was that God only puts on your shoulders what you can bear. And I again, don't want to get into religious stuff, but it just kind of sat nice with me. It's something that I found comfort in. But so yeah, I will look at that sort of thing when I'm happy that I can't be
Once when you have registered your charity, you don't have to be rude and take over. Oh, shut up, Forever Young. Anyway,
I'll just interject before John Boy jumps in. But I know you said obviously when you feel comfortable within yourself that you are happy to then maybe have that financial. Yes, I can maybe get some donations. On the sort of in the background, I'm a woman to my word. I will obviously put back each week and each day that I do the market stall. And when you are ready, that will be for you. It doesn't matter if it's a few weeks from now or a few months from now. I'm a woman to my word. I will keep some funds to the side, and if it's on a GoFundMe, bank transfer, I give it to you in person, I post it to you, whatever you're comfortable with, it will be there.
Where's your market stall?
So I'm here, there and everywhere. So I'm based in Reading, so that's where I actually live. Just outside of, and I love driving, so I've got one on Sunday in Aldershot, which is like a 40-minute drive. Got a friend in Brum, so I'll do some in Brum. I go here, there and everywhere. It's all packed in the car.
I'd love to come to one with my wife if
Yeah, 100%. I'll have a look at see which ones are near Cov, and then I've dropped you a follow anyway. Feel free to DM me, or to be fair, actually, I don't even mind sending you some, or even coming in person, dropping it off somewhere. So you wouldn't need to worry about that.
My missus are irrelevant with those wax marks.
Oh, bless her. Just tell her to look at my page. I was Melty Magic, and I've changed it to Clary Lou, so people actually know me by a name. But I've got some videos all on my page if she wants to have a little look. But yeah, when I sort of tap up in near an area by you, I'll let you know, and then you guys come down and have a little look.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, nice. Well, I wasn't obviously going to speak about this before. I was going to speak about Alex, but he actually seems quite irrelevant to your cause right now. So I'm glad that you actually came up. But I'm going to drop Pal and keep a box free. But much love, everyone, and I'll catch you on a bit.
We'll just have another couple of more questions just for this lad here, and then we will get on with the other thing. But I just want to let people
Will, can I just quickly ask him a quick question, because I'm just in the middle of doing kids' tea and I've been waiting.
Can I just let John Boy speak 1 second? Just ask him, because he's been waiting, and he's just for 1 second, Maria. Then of course you can. John Boy, what did you want to ask him?
I didn't. I wanted to actually tell him something. Actually, Mr. Boschel, I work at a plastics factory. I run a CNC flatbed machine, and we do like sandwich boards. So it's like blue, yellow, blue, or red, yellow, blue, green, yellow, blue, black, white, blue. And if you want like your signs making, for outside school in a plastic sandwich board, I could probably do that, which I think would be better than metal, because it'd be there forever then, because it never rots.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the council would have a problem with that. They have plastic signs put up around as well.
We do a lot for councils and schools and stuff like that. We do school furniture and stuff like that and everything.
I'll drop you.
I've sent you a follow, so if you follow me back or DM me or whatever, and we'll sort. And it won't cost you nothing. I'll do it all for nothing.
Well, yeah. Look, everything costs, and I don't expect anything for free. I just need to be able to do it in the right way. But yeah, that's amazing, John Boy. That's yeah. I can't thank you enough. The only thing that the council put as a bit of a stipulation was the signs can't be reflective. You know, like the speed signs.
No, they're not.
Shine on them. These signs can't do that, but
no,
that's fine.
They're not reflected. It's like it's just like an hard plastic.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're like 12 mil thick and everything. We can send you all the fixings, the posts and everything, all in plastic.
Should we take it off here, John? I don't want to take up too much.
Yeah, we can do. Yeah. And I'm really sorry for your loss, kid. I'm really sorry for your loss.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you, John.
John Boy, thank you so much. That was very, very kind of you. Thank you.
You're welcome, Pearl. Kick me out now, please.
We love you, Pearl.
Love you, Pearl. Just kick me out. Go on.
Wait there. Bye. Thank you, John. Right, Maria, do you want to say something?
Yeah, I only caught half of your story, so I'm really sorry, but my kids are wild and they're very noisy. I've got the gist of it, but I have a friend who went through something terrible a few years ago. It isn't the same as your circumstances. Yeah. However, she used that experience to set up an amazing charity. She now runs summer camps completely free for families and children every summer who have been victims of domestic violence, etc. She's now got a very successfoll charity.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering if...
Sorry.
Yeah, so all I wanted to know is if you could just drop me a follow. Yep. I followed you, and I'm if it's all right with you, can I put you in touch with her? Because I feel like maybe because she's done this and she's been doing it a few years now, she can just point you in the right direction and maybe get you some contacts.
And that's what I need is someone that's been through the motions of creating something and felt the pain and just trying to, guide me a little bit. That'd be amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, so if you can just follow me back so I can message you, and I'll do that tonight. This isn't why I popped up, but I don't feel appropriate talking about drama now, so I'm going to drop down. But I wish you the best of luck.
I love a bit of drama.
I will.
Thank you very much. That was
I'll put you in touch. All right.
Pearl, I'll drop down.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay in the comments and enjoy some of the drama. And
I've told you, any time at all, anytime, just come up and you can always speak about it and let people that's coming in.
Can I just say something before you go, Mr. Boschel?
Yeah, sure, Reg.
Sorry. Hello, everybody. That's really rude of me not saying hello. Obviously, it goes without saying. Apologies for the life event that's caused you such heartfelt sorrow. But I'm just thinking about what you're trying to do, and I think it's an absolute fantastic cause.
Oh, thank you.
And something that I wanted to just share. I'm not an expert in this. However, some pockets of support that you may be able to find are in some trusts. So the Princess Trust does offer a scheme where they support financially, but they also mentor as well, which would help you in that respect.
Through the stages, through the process.
Yes.
Okay.
You can also get a government funding scheme. Now, I don't know if that covers for charities, but I do know that there are different schemes that they run, and they also offer where you can have help with funding. I think it's done via a loan if it's a business, but it might be slightly different for a charity. But they also offer mentoring.
Okay, that's amazing. Now, I'm gonna Google that.
Yeah, the other thing that you could do, I'm not fully aware of what you have or have not done, so apologies, but you could approach local councils in terms of the children's services, i.e. social services.
We're in touch with the local authority. So we're and the local MP. So yeah, we are working with them.
I do know that local authorities in terms of children's services often like schemes like this because it works in a really inclusive way. So not only does it help include the children that are with parents or carers and attending school, it will also allow those professionals that do work with children and families that are in difficult situations to become part of your programme of making those posters. And it can be, in certain circumstances, a really ideal way for direct work to be done with other children that are experiencing hardship. And they will invest in that within their teams.
Could you message me that brief over? Would that be all right?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. If you want to drop me a follow, that'd be great. And then I can pick you up from there.
Before you go as well, Lily Eve, she knows the owner of a grief charity. She's asking you to follow her, and she can help you with that as well.
What was her name? Sorry,
Lily.
Comment again. And
if you follow me, I'll go through and I'll follow everything back.
Yeah, Lily.
Yeah, and look, thank you all again. Like, it's just, I mean, everything that's been said on here. Honestly, like I've been searching around for a while, trying just the advice I've been given, things I didn't know. It's just so helpful to me, really. And just one last thing before I drop down, can I just introduce Isabel? That'd be all right.
Of course you can.
Absolutely.
Oh.
She looks very smart.
Thank you. But Pearl, you're a diamond. Thank you very much.
I've told you, any time at all, every live, listen, jump in and we'll start the live off with that and then we'll just get on with all the rest of the shite. This is important.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get some drama in here.
Hey, big loves me, baby. And
Thank you,
again
Phil.
for coming on,
Appreciate
right?
it.
You're welcome. Anytime. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you. Oh, wait a bit. Thank you, everybody. There we go. Oh, that's it. Right. So everybody, each and every one of you, thank you so much for that. And he's an absolutely amazing person. You're going to see him a lot on my lives. And I'll never get sick of letting him come on and speaking about it because this is what should be happening on the app. But getting back to the shite that is on the app, let's take it away. So who'd like to start it off? What we're going to speak about first?
Can we talk about Alex?
1,000,000%. What? Right, in that video that I've seen there, because in what I've picked up from that there, it's about laughing.
Sorry, I'm just going to say goodbye and thank you because I don't know about all of this. So it was lovely to drop in.
You too, Rags to Riches. Thank you.
You'll have to kick me out.
Thank you very, very much.
Take
anyway,
care.
for coming up. Thank you now. Bye. So, I've took it at the mocking child CA, is that right?
SF.
That.
Yeah.
Totally unacceptable. I think it's absolutely vile. It was disgusting and I do not agree with it. And that's my opinion on it. I don't know what else to say. It was wrong, out of order, vile and disgusting.
We got to remember as well, it weren't just him as well. There was a few other people and who started it off. I don't know, Angie probably will know the names. Also, there was mothers.
Sorry, 1 minute. Kel, are you still in the comments to be putting people in the boxes, please, if you don't mind? Just comment if you are. Go on, Top Girl.
Yeah, there was apparently there was mothers in the chat as well and in the boxes who were laughing once he said it. And I just feel like with me, I can say the most vile things, but when it comes to children, they're protected. In my eyes, they're protected, the innocent. And I feel like if somebody it's not even a joke. Like, how does something like that come in your mind for you to say it and then laugh about it?
See, that's what I'm saying. And of all people, because, like, and especially Kelly, and listen, everybody on the app knows I was friends with Kelly, right? I do not condone this, not one little bit. But of all people, Kelly, because she constantly goes on like what happened to her when she was a child, so I don't get why she's done this. And I'm sorry, there's no excuse to cover it up. There's no No excuse possible. Everybody can hear what was said, and I'm sorry.
I just find it, and I feel like I don't know whether he's come on any, because I've been out.
Any of them, by the way, if they're in the boxes, any of them is welcome to come in and speak. Whoever's getting spoke about on here, anybody can come in the boxes.
Somebody said, so you were friends with her. Are you done with her now?
Well, over that bit, yes. Listen, anybody can say anything, can fuck up and do anything like that, but when it comes to a child and laughing about what's happened with a child, I'm sorry. Listen.
Even Alex, like, I feel like he'll say
levels even with me friends, I've got levels where I can go to, and what I've just been told and whatever, you can't go back on that. I'm sorry.
As well with Alex, I feel like he'll say the most rancid things and then come on and cry about it and think everything's going to be okay.
But even to that comment there, like tears and what it was. So to me, that was saying what's happened on there with a peddler with a child. My opinion on it, the way that I'm listening to things. So I'm sorry, there's no coming back from that.
No. I just don't. I've always said like there's something with Alex that I don't feel right about, and I've always said he's a wrong un, because he mocks disability. He mocks. He went for Angie. I know Angie made peace with him because she doesn't like confrontation with much people, and people think she does. Yet she got targeted by this man for a whole year, and I feel like she just wanted to put a line through it and get along just for the sake of her own sanity. However, he went for her, for a woman, for a full year. He mocked Lynn's, and for no reason as well. And now he's done this. I just feel like there's a line, and he's crossed it. There's no going back, and his tears.
Listen, we've all said shit. We've all done things, but this here, there's no excuse for it, not whatsoever. Because I don't get what was funny about it, and for that comment, I can't get over that comment, and actually makes me feel a bit sick to the stomach to think, in my opinion, what that comment meant. If somebody wants to share the live out to Alex and to Kale and to whoever, Corey's been mentioned, the swearing Shep's been mentioned, whoever's been mentioned in any of them videos, you can forward the live to them. If they blocked, mods, if, I'm sure Team Shep will come in and say, if she wants to come in, then she'll get unblocked, because that's how much you want.
What did Swearing Shep do now?
No, I'm just saying, Swearing Shep, after all what went on, and I took accountability, I said sorry after all of them weeks, just to refresh everybody's mind. So now she's basically taken the piss out of me by what I said, and I'm just letting her know that I was playing it on this show, that nobody's bothered. But now she's golden as Top Girl. This is why listen to it.
Right, guys, I am here. I will get involved. I didn't realise. I hate the word trigger, but I do feel that when someone has a trauma, it does affect you, doesn't it? Well, it does affect me.
Yes.
No, not being horrible, but it does.
It does. So 1 second, can I just quickly, only a few seconds of a Top Girl, just to show you.
Yeah, go on.
You can't tell us anything. I'm in the fucking news, and when I'm in the fucking news, I can say what the fuck I want. I know me, baby, but it's a word I use. It's a word I use in my own house.
So, Top Girl, listen, I apologised. I moved on. I know she didn't accept the apology, right? But listen, she was supposed to be that cut up and bit and whatever over it and traumatised. If that was me, I could no more have come on and done something like that. But listen, that's her prerogative. If she wants to do that, but to me, it's embarrassing.
I think what it is as well, a lot of people have messaged me since the last time I came into your live the other day and said, like, how have you forgiven Pearl? The thing is with me, I see it. She took accountability. You've admitted to your wrongdoings. You've took accountability. And I have a lot of gypsy friends on the outside, which I call family. And I told them about the situation, and I've showed them the videos and stuff, and they've said to me, like, they've given me advice, and I've took it on as well. And me, as well as a Muslim, it's genuine. I feel they're genuinely sorry. I have to forgive them. Do you know what I mean? So if you do it again, I'm sure I'll be the first one in the
Listen, I promise you, listen, on everything I love in this world, I will not be doing anything like that again. I tell you that I'd never, ever, ever come across a situation like that. I'm not going into it anyways.
No, just leave it.
I apologised. I
ignore
sincerely
her.
apologised. I will never say that word again. But for all of these weeks of it, being ripped over the coals, rightly so, that is embarrassing. But now she's goading me.
So she's a reaction as well, though, Pearl. She's done a lot of damage on this app to a lot of people. And
what I'm trying to get the message out there, I'm not bothered about that video. All I'm trying to get the message out there for is now she's goading me. She wants me to go and argue with her for another reaction. She can go and kiss where the sun doesn't shine. She's irrelevant. And little Bo Peep, who sold a sheep, has got nothing to talk about at the minute. So now she must think, oh, I know, we'll get back on with that lunatic and I'll make her say something that she's going to be ridiculed for. Well, it ain't happening.
Let's talk about the Alex situation. Everyone's saying Alex is...
Yes, come on. So who wants to speak? Anybody get up in the boxes then? Because
I've had my say on my live, so...
So give me your opinions, what you want to say on it. The live can be shared out if he wants to come in and say it. However they want to say it. The same goes to Kelly.
He said, well, that people have twisted it. Kelly said she's not apologising, and that's it pretty much. It is what it is.
She's not apologising.
Kelly said she's not apologising. Alex said everyone has twisted it. And that's
yeah, Denise said it's been taken out of context, but I don't know how you can take that, what he said out of his mouth, out of context, to be honest.
Is it clearly what he's trying to say is that it was towards Kelly, but if you're talking about Pedlo, that's talking about children, right? So he must be talking about Kelly when she was a child then, because even if he has gone for Kelly, you're not talking about everybody that's gone through, as a child, right?
100%, but we also need to think about, and fair play to you, Pearl, for not being biased, because I know obviously you did get on with Alex, so absolute, credit where credit's due on this one.
So I have to be honest and open.
The question is, Pearl, people have asked me in my WhatsApp, is Pearl still going to remain friends with Kelly?
No. Not for they're over children, no. I can't.
Are you going to remain friends with Alex?
What?
Are you going to remain friends with Alex?
Me and Alex is not friends, and I tell you for why we're not friends. Is because a few weeks since we were still speaking, right? Yeah. Then I had 2 screenshots sent where he was trying to backtrack that he was speaking to us, and I just thought, well, you're just a little snake. So now there's another one blocked. And never mind anybody saying we're speaking. I'm not speaking to anybody. There's 2 people now. There was 3. One was Alex, one was Chester, and one was Misread. So now it's Chester and Misread. That's a mistake too.
Pearl, can I ask KJ, who's made a comment, it wasn't said over children, for fuck's sake. What was it said then? Because we're talking about a pet.
You want to jump in and
regardless, right, can I just say, sorry, I'm only going to take a second, but can I just say, regardless of the fact is they still fucking said this and it's projected towards young kid. I don't care what anyone said, they've said this. And the fact Irish Kelly has categorically said, and I've got the video, she's not apologising, she don't give a fuck. Everyone can sit and swivel and everyone and basically should sit on a cactus, were Kelly's words.
The video for us.
Yes, one second.
You might know what I mean. You might get bananaed though.
It's all right. This is my backup
Let them
account.
listen to it, Billy, without putting it on the screen.
Right, yeah, I'll just play the voices so you can hear the voice. So it's 2 minutes.
I won't be apologising to nobody on this app, yeah? No. You don't apologise to me for you victim shaming me, yeah? No. Instead, you twisted and turned everything, yeah? For you not to say sorry, you twisted and turned everything. You've been stalking and harassing me and twisting everything that I say, everything. But it's just as well I'm not a liar in it, that I remember everything as well, in it. You get me? And it's just as well that I've got all my live streams downloaded, darling. I've just been out at the bottom. What have they said to you about you, Alison? I know it's not right, but you know what? It is where it is, you get me? But at the end of the day, let them carry on. Because the more they do, the worse it's getting for them. That's all I'm going to say. You get me? The more they go on, the worse it's getting. So there. After that, put that in your pipe, bleed and smoke it.
Wow. Can I just say, Pearl, I don't have children, right? And, you know, I've not been through that. I don't know. So is that it, Billy?
Sorry. Sorry, Ange, carry on.
No, I didn't know there was more to the
But
video.
yeah, right, so this is the end of it where she basically says everyone can stick a cactus and that up themselves.
Oh yeah, everybody wants me to go around and apologise. Sit on that, swivel on that, and sit on it more, and swivel on it more. Go buy a cactus for them more, yeah? Or rent someone out to shag them, man. Because that's what you all need, a good shag. You get all that frustration. He's a buddy.
Right, listen, so I'm going to drop because obviously I just wanted to come in and just show you that was the aftermath of what Kelly was saying, yeah? So there is no apology coming from her. There's no remorse. There's no sorry. And I've got a feeling Alex is going to watch all of these lives over the weekend. He's going to come on. It's pretty much going to be scripted and he's going to speak on just things that everyone's pinpointed out. And I've got a feeling it's going to be very scripted when he comes back.
Can I just say also, Pearl, like, I've never been through any of that. I don't know anyone in my, around
I haven't.
who has, but anyone that has, and so I can't listen. It's vile for me, and I can imagine it's been 100 times more
Anybody as
vile.
well who's got children,
Yes.
it's going to affect big style this because
Well, people, especially people that have, as a child that has gone through that.
Yeah.
But yeah, listen, I'm going to leave you to carry on and I'm going to drop. But be good. Have a good evening.
Thank you, Billy. Speak soon.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Speak soon.
I'll just say one last thing before I drop, 'cause I've got to drive into Reading to pick the other half up. But I just wanted to say, it come out of Alex's mouth. He hasn't come live and he said he's going to yet. Will he come tonight? Who knows? But I agree with Billy. It'd be very, very scripted.
Remember, it came out of all their mouths. Tony J.
Yeah, I think everyone just automatically says Alex because he's, been involved with Miss Red and the other two aren't.
All three of
No, I know. I think everyone just automatically, because he's more of a known name. But no, you are very, very correct. It is all three, not just Alex. But thanks for letting me up, Pearl. And Angie, I'll see you on your live when you're live later.
Oh, thanks.
But, I just think anybody at all, like I say, who's got kids, anybody who's been affected by this, and even to myself, in my family, this has affected us, of course, if you get me in. So the minute I heard this, it absolutely turned my stomach sick. And anything
See, I've got like a dark sense of humour, but that is just sick. It's just a no-go. Like, you just don't go there. It's just absolutely vile. I couldn't believe it.
Someone has put in the comment, Pearl, ACDC, Tony has children, are they safe? I'm sure they're safe, guys. Let's not go down that road.
Well,
is Kelly the one that's got the peddler living above her?
Yeah.
See, I find that strange. Has she got children as well?
They're older.
They've all got
wait a minute, 20s? Late 20s? I'm not sure though.
Does anyone know if Alex has got children?
About anybody's kids. Let's just keep to what's going on here because I don't like speaking about anybody's kids.
Yeah.
Sorry and all that.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. By the way, can I just quickly say this before you jump into Victoria? Apparently, Kelly knew about this peddler for months. So we don't know why she's just suddenly saying there's a peddler next to her. She's known for a while.
Hiya, can I just say, he said it, I understand that, but what on earth is going through somebody's head for that to come out? He must be thinking like that in his own head, because I've had a conversation with my wife and everything, and how can that even go in your head to be even thinking about it, never mind saying it? It is absolutely sick, and I am so sorry for anybody that has gone through that because it triggered me, and I haven't. And I just think
saying it on live as well.
Yeah, exactly. And to just come out with it so naturally, like it was just a joke or something. I'm sorry, there has got to be something in your brain that either agrees with this, or you need your hard drives checking, or there's just something not right. Now, Alex never shows his face. Is there a reason why he's not showing his face?
I don't think we should go down that road there, Victoria.
I was going to say, it's not about that, Victoria.
Well, I'm sorry, yeah, but maybe, but to me, there is something seriously wrong in somebody's head to even be thinking about that, what has happened on that.
Especially when you're parent yourself, this is what I can't get my
Exactly.
head around.
Especially when you have children yourself. And if she does know this person, if it is her neighbour, why is she not giving his name? Why is she not screaming it out? Why is she laughing about it? If that was my neighbour, my goodness, I would do everything in my power. I live in a cul-de-sac. I would be going round every door, every person. We live near a seaside town. I would let the whole fucking place know that we have a peddler, not sitting on a live and joking about it. Because it makes me
Tony, if Tony or Alex or Kelly want to come in the box, they can. Nobody's stopping anybody for Tony box. Tony is in the box.
And to say she's not apologising and to go sit on a cactus, again, that's vulgar. Her whole mouth is vulgar.
Hey, Victoria, I know it's a sick thing to say, but let's not anybody in the comments or anything like that call anyone a pedlo, because that's going too far.
No.
That's going too far.
Listen, any of them that was in there is definitely nothing like that. Let's stop this right now.
But it is what
yes,
they
what I'm saying is that was such a bad thing to say. And
It
especially, Tony, take a box. As Tony in the comments, if you want the box, if you want to come up, Tony, just request the box.
It's bizarre as well how none of them pulled him up on it when he said it. That's what I don't understand.
I thought it was only said last night.
No, in the live when he said it.
Oh.
You know, the two people that he was talking to, none of them pulled him up on it. They just
I thought there was only
laughed
3
it
in the
off.
box. Kelly, Tony and Alex.
Can I just say something to Tony, because I know she's in the live, right? You know, this is social media. Honestly, you got to be careful what you say on social media just because you've got children. You get what I'm saying? Because you know what trolls are like, Pearl, on here.
It's there forever as well on social media. Once
Yeah,
you
you
said
gotta be
it, it's
careful
there.
what you say. People do twist things. People start calling you all sorts of names. And you've got children. Think of your children before come out with wild things you come out with.
Is this how it come? Because that video's hard to hear. Did Tony say it first?
I thought Alex said it first.
Well, he's saying in...
No, Pearl, it was Tony Jade that said it first.
Yeah.
And then Callie said it. So I'm not going to repeat it, but Tony Jade said it, and Callie said it, and then Alex said what he said about the, you know, he said he went further, yeah.
It wasn't just said once, it was said 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
What, the same thing was said 3 times?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to repeat it. Listen, I will say it. Tony J said the chair is sticky. Kelly turned around, I need to clean it because it's sticky. And then Alex said about he said the rest.
See, no. I don't why ever, would you come out and say anything like that? And then to even mention about that chair, that's what got me, that turned my stomach sick, the bit about the tears. And
yeah, that's sad. My wife's just said that's the bit that got her as well.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
When that was said, what I was picturing was this peddler on a chair and a kid crying. This is what that's the
You know what?
that's
I didn't even know
what
what
he
the tears meant at first. I wasn't sure what the tears meant, but
yeah, I know what it meant.
I don't know what it means, but that's what when I
can tell you what it means, but I don't want to upset anyone. I don't want to get. If you think about it, a child's tears.
Yeah, I know. I get it now. Victoria.
Yeah, I don't want to go in. I don't want to get.
No.
And I don't really want to talk about it because it honestly makes my stomach turn.
Yeah,
when I think about it.
That was vile, Pearl. That was awful.
It knocked me a bit sick to the stomach, actually, when I heard about it. And listen, we all say things, we can all fuck up, and a million times we can all fuck up, but that, saying something like that is next to one of the biggest fuck-ups that you can do.
Level shit.
Sorry, Pearl, does KJ want to get in the box? KJ keeps saying over and over again, it wasn't a child's tears, it wasn't a child.
Well, what was it then?
Do you want to get in the box? I'm not
I mean, a pedlo is to do with children.
Nobody called anybody a pedlo. Let's get that straight.
No, I'm talking about the pedlo, the chair. I'm talking about the pedlo, the neighbour.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does anybody want to get in the box? Or are we going to move on to another subject? It's up to you.
Someone has put this is we need to resolve this. It says Lisa's put wasn't it Kelly's tears? Listen, they're talking about a pedlo. A pedlo is to do with children. Whether it's Kelly as a child or someone else, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's affected a lot of people. It doesn't matter.
And then to be laughing at them people that was crying as well and upset. She was laughing about them, saying they were doing it for attention and stuff.
Well, then Kelly should be, quite upset about what he said if it's towards her.
Because it's like...
Well, she should have a bit more... If she's been through it herself, she should have a bit more understanding for the people that it has triggered. Because she should understand how they feel.
Listen, Victoria,
I just doesn't sit right with me, and I don't think it's right. And like I say, they can come in the box, they can speak. If they want, I'll put everybody else out the box while they have their say, then let people back in. You can do it whichever way you want, but if you spoke about, you have got the right to come in the box. No, she's not. No.
Hi, Pearl.
Hi.
Hi, everyone. I was in the live last night. I was just scrolling through, and they were talking about this neighbour that she had, the pedlo. The conversation started because Kelly said that she had been arguing with someone and had thrown that chair out and it was broken. So the pedlo had fixed it for her, and he had the chair, and everyone was like, "Oh, you don't want that back" and everything. And the other girl, is it Tony? She was the one that said, "Oh, it'll be all like sticky and dirty and horrible. You don't want it back." And then they were all laughing, and then that's when Alex said what he said. And then when people in the comments were saying, like, "Oh my God, what have you said? That's disgusting," they were all shouting at them saying, "No, you're not triggered. That's not, what's wrong with saying that?" and stuff. Like, they literally didn't think it was a problem. And then there was people going between Kelly's live and the other girl who was arguing with her on your live the other day. What was her name? Who they've got history, who was arguing on your FYP. Chloe, yeah, Chloe. So there was someone had gone to Chloe's side and had obviously said what had been said, and they were more annoyed that someone had gone to her side to tell them what had been said. So then they were shouting and screaming at everyone in the comments when people were saying, like, "That's really affected me. I know someone who's been, like, that's happened to their children or my children or me." And people were, like, asking them to stop, and they were just laughing. And then they were starting muting people and, like, putting people out. So there was no... I don't believe for 1 minute that Alex said it and thought, "Oh, that's just slipped out." And he would have known by the reaction of the comments that he had done wrong, and he didn't acknowledge it, and none of them did. He didn't like say, "Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that," or "That was a bit on the cuff." But
Lindsay, no chair was thrown out the window because she lives on apparently the second floor. No chair was thrown out that window. Okay, she made it up.
No.
Pearl. Hi, Pearl. Nice to see you. Hi, everyone. I didn't see it myself, but I heard it yesterday on the program. I think it was yesterday or the day before. The days run into each other, where they were discussing it, and they played what he said. And being a child of sexual abuse.
Call it SA, please.
I do apologise.
Yeah.
I'm learning these things.
No, you'll get a banana, that's all.
I'm so sorry, Pearl.
You won't be sorry at you, you'll get bananaed.
Sorry. From a very young age. And it was like, when he said those words, he said he was meaning it as children's tears. I don't care what anyone says. He was meaning it. It was the way he said it, and it was his tone of voice, and it was vile. It was vile, and only a child or somebody that's been through anything like that would get it. Do you know what I mean?
I also say, Pearl, so many people reached out to the crisis team when that was said.
Really?
A lot of people, apparently. I had a message on my WhatsApp to say, I'm not going to give names, but her daughter was so affected, an ambulance was called.
Imagine that people did as well, because when I heard that, it took me back to a time that, not personally myself, but it took us back to a time when it did affect us in life at some way. You know what I'm saying? And that was the
You just
place
don't joke about stuff like that.
Does Alexia want to get in the box? Because Alexia was sitting there saying we've all twisted it. So how
I saw that
can it be
comment.
twisted?
Yeah,
There's
there's
nothing
somebody
to
in here
twist.
that actually thinks it's all right.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, Pearl. Can you hear me? Hi. Hi, I'm just.
Sharon.
Hiya, you all right? Hi, everybody. I'm just asking the question: has Alex actually addressed this himself and tried to make excuses for this?
I don't know. Does anybody know? I don't know.
No, he hasn't. I don't think.
He has.
No, I didn't think he had
put a
because.
post out.
Yeah, but
Yeah, he
there
put a
is no
post out.
excuse for this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there is no. That's what he said, and he was in a private chat apparently, and there is no excuse for that. We all picked up on it straight away, so we're all not stupid. We know what the content was.
What do you mean?
There
the
is no
private
excuse for
chat? I
this.
thought this was all on a line.
I don't get these private conversations. What?
I was in the
Oh
live
no,
when
I
it
thought
happened
it was
in
on
real
a
time.
private chat.
I think it was
I-
a private account.
I was in the
Yeah, I
live
think
when
it
it
was on
happened real
TikTok.
time.
Yeah, I think it was on TikTok, but I
was on
think it was,
TikTok.
you know, like.
It was on
Sorry.
TikTok, but what they're saying about it being private live was meaning that like Chloe's lot shouldn't have been able to see it because they're blocked. It was like for
Yeah.
fans only.
Right, I get you meaning.
That's how it was.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So there's no excuse for this. We all picked up on the meaning of it straight away. So none of us are silly, and there is no excuse for it. And that's how I feel about it. I'm sorry.
I was in the live on real time when it all happened. So it was in Bad Girl Squeak's live. She was being told that she was getting spoke about. So obviously Cam too. We were just all having a chit chat, etc. And then obviously that conversation was then, said. And it was picked up because obviously the recording, if you listen to the original, the recording, you can hear her live being spoken, like people talking, and then Kelly's live in the background. There is no possible way that it had ever been edited, and there was no time between, because Bad Girl Squeak literally ended her live. It was then downloaded and sent instantly. And it was one of the ladies in the live that actually picked up and hearing what was being said. Yeah. So it's, it was on the back of a conversation they were having about a peddalo living below her, fixing her chair.
Correct, yeah.
So
That's what I heard.
Whether Alex or anyone had meant it as a joke towards Kelly or not, that it's not on. It's not nice, and it has triggered an awful lot of people. There was a woman in that live, and she was hugely affected. She lost her 16-year-old boy because he unalived himself because of childhood SA, and she was massively affected, and it was horrible. And there were a lot of people, Mabel and Mazza, and there was others, that come out and had told us that they had been through this. There was people calling the crisis lines, and and there was a lot of us trying to support people with DMs and stuff. So all round, it has had a massive impact on a lot of people. And to sit there and say, I'm not going to apologise, I'm not going to do this, you can all sit and swivel, it unfortunately just goes to show the character of that person.
I know when I heard it made me feel physically sick because, like I said, it's like it's home. So,
yeah, it did me.
Yeah.
So, and I was a friend of Alex's as well. So, it's, I can't make head nor tail of why you would want to say
about
that.
an adult, that's fine, but we're talking about children.
Yeah. That's the part that knocked me sick, speaking about
Children are innocent. Children are innocent and should never be spoken about. It's their babies, for goodness sake.
Exactly.
What you also have to remember in all this, is that I can speak from experience because my dad did it to me when I was like 10. And I can speak about it now because he's died. And a survivor, not a victim. But not only did it happen then, it took me 6 years to get to court. And then, so you live in 6 years of waiting around. Then you have the torment and the torture of going through it and reliving it all again. And then to walk away. I mean, my dad only got 2 years, which is nothing because he made out of it again. And he did it to my brother, but they couldn't do anything about my brother either. And it was horrendous, and it goes on for years. And I've spoken on Miss Reds before. Like my brother, because he never got justice, he's tried to end himself so many times.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
on
what I said. The
depression
amount of people
tablets most of my life.
is on another level. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, when Chloe fired up her live and was speaking and obviously letting people know what had happened, and obviously it was triggering an awful lot of people, and there were a lot of people crying. You know, Buster come in the box, and he poured his heart out. You know, he himself has been through that. But he'd also had, you know, one of his family had been, you know, in an accident. So he was really, really upset. And they, you know, they were sitting there on that live and they were laughing at people that were deeply upset and hurt and are, you know, were having, you know, flashbacks, etc. It's just all round cruel and it's unnecessary. You know, we're all human beings.
People that have been through it takes a lot to speak up.
Yeah.
So when you do speak up, and then you've got just people just saying it as in flipping, laughing.
Yeah, just
These
say
people
like
have gone
it's not.
through hell and back.
I mean, I think what the biggest shock was, there was no warning to what was going to be. Do you know, the people was just watching a normal live and it just came out so naturally. Do you know what I mean? There was no chance of anyone knowing that was going to be said.
You know what, Victoria? I reckon that's probably the sickest thing that I've heard on TikTok.
Yeah,
and I agree.
Yeah.
And you know,
it was like that one, the straight away about the tears and that not be physically sick. Honestly,
yeah. There were a lot of the people that have been through that were listening to that were Alex's friends at one point.
Yeah.
You know, there was quite a few. So, you know, I think it's a massive kick in the teeth.
There's
really.
just no way of coming back from this. I'm sorry. There's just no sorries. No, you can't even
say that. And then 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, everything's back to normal. It's TikTok.
Well, people need to remember and keep the fire in the belly and fight for what's right.
But
we all know there's a certain top creator that's still up there that is on along the same lines, and I just wish people would keep all this and go and get them off the app, because this is needs to be
right. You're never going to get anybody off the app. Nobody is.
No, but you can do your goddamn best to keep reminding people
it's
what
never
they've
going to
said.
happen. It'll never happen.
Just don't give them any views. Don't let them in your box.
Look at Piedro. Let's go to Piedro.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah,
right?
It's.
How come he's still on? He's still on that leaderboard.
I have no idea.
If there was anybody going to be took off this app, it would be Piedro, and he's still sitting there pretty, laughing in everybody's faces. So it ain't going to happen.
With his new team.
In all honesty, though, Pearl, what like Piedro's done, he's never actually said something as bad as what Alex said, in my opinion.
Oh, come on, let's not take it away from Piedro as well. He's messaging little girls.
Yeah, I understand that.
They're saying,
so
how do we know what hasn't happened behind closed doors?
We don't know what's been said, do we? We're not.
I'm gonna drop
look
Pearl.
at that Holly Stanley. On the app, brazened as on the app.
Yeah.
So come on, if there was people to
and people are in there gifting her as well.
Thank you for letting me up, Pearl. I'm gonna drop.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Can everyone it's not just Alex. There was 3 people involved. It's also been brought to our attention that they are trying to maybe try and pin it on Marianne, which is very unfair. But
listen.
you know, at the minute that we've been told that, but you know, if that does happen, you know,
Marianne,
it's
I'm
not
sorry.
very, that's very unfair.
You hear Marianne's voice in the video, so
Yeah, she's such an innocent woman, and to be put in that position was unfair, and she was very upset again herself last night. So, but just if anyone is struggling, please call the helplines or reach out to somebody in a message. You're not alone.
Shout things, the Samaritans, and also Andy's Man's Club as well in the poll. But the mods will keep up these numbers.
Thank you. And if anyone, you know, inboxes are always open. If anybody needs to talk, you know, anyone's there. So, thank you, pal.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for coming up, Maz.